Nobel Prize winner Shaw once said, "Without change, there can be no progress." Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. When was the last time you changed your mind? If you think of the brain as a phone, would you choose the outdated Nokia 3310 or the latest, most efficient smartphone? Today, the book I want to share with you is called Think Again: The Power of Knowing What You Don't Know by Adam Grant. He graduated from Harvard University and is one of the youngest tenured professors at the Wharton School of Business. He is also listed among the world's top 25 most influential management thinkers. You may have heard that to make progress and achieve greater success, you need to maintain an open mindset and be willing to accept different perspectives and ideas. But while it's easy to say, it's hard to do. No one has ever told us explicitly how to truly do it. First, let's understand why we tend to be resistant to accepting new viewpoints. There's an infinite cycle called the overconfidence cycle, or what I call the deadlock of overconfidence. It starts with having a strong conviction, then selectively seeking evidence to support that viewpoint while ignoring opposing information due to confirmation and desirability biases. After constant validation, that viewpoint becomes your belief, and you have no doubt about it. Finally, that viewpoint becomes your worldview, and a new cycle begins. Once we're trapped in this cycle, we refuse to listen to any opposing voices to maintain consistency, losing the opportunity for improvement and progress. The author mentions that when we think like the following three types of people, we easily fall into the trap of overconfidence. First, the missionary, who strongly believes they are right and vigorously defends their beliefs, considering their learned doctrines as the ultimate truth. Second, the prosecutor, who always seeks evidence to prove others wrong. Third, the politician, who readily accepts others' viewpoints to gain popularity and approval. If we think like the missionary, prosecutor, or politician, we miss the opportunity to rethink. To break free from this cycle, we need to think like scientists. Scientists never claim their arguments are always right. They allow and encourage mistakes, enabling continuous progress and updating of information. Just like how humans used to believe that the Earth was the center of the universe and the sun revolved around it until Nicolaus Copernicus questioned it with the heliocentric theory, science is not always right. Even with groundbreaking discoveries that can overturn previous knowledge, we can't say, "Finally, we found the answer." At most, we can say, "We are one step closer to the answer." Learning to think like scientists brings many benefits. The author mentions an experiment where inexperienced entrepreneurs were divided into two groups and received 3 to 4 months of business training. One group was taught to think like scientists. As a result, the entrepreneurs who thought like scientists earned up to 40 times more money than the control group. This proves that those who are willing to reflect, continuously improve themselves, are more likely to succeed than those who don't. So, how can we go about the process of reflection? Adam proposes a completely opposite cycle called the cycle of self-reflection. It starts with doubting the beliefs you have established in the past, then trying to find evidence to refute them. In the process, curiosity is sparked, leading to further exploration and the possibility of discovering new territories. Finally, you become a confident and humble person, which is known as confident humility. Here are 2 techniques to help you maintain confidence and humility. You can prepare a note document on your phone with 2 headings, Things I Don't Know and Things I Recently Learned. The Things I Don't Know section helps you stay humble and realize that there are many things in the world you don't understand. For example, for me, it could be chemistry, fashion, art, fine living, astronomy, and more. The Things I Recently Learned section allows us to stay confident. For instance, recently, I took a diploma course in international wealth management, where I studied the theory of wealth and learned about the impact of the family of origin on children, among other things. Knowing and learning these things can bring great satisfaction and help you maintain confidence. This is a simple form of self-feedback. Additionally, when encountering opposing viewpoints, don't immediately close your ears. Instead, approach them with curiosity, listen, and accept. You might discover your blind spots and see the same issues from a new perspective, gaining new insights. I also recommend listening to podcasters or bloggers whose viewpoints you don't agree with. Their perspectives and teachings will open up new horizons, rapidly iterating our cognition. The author once interviewed Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman and asked him what he would do when someone pointed out errors and flaws in his research. Daniel promptly replied, "That's great. It means I can make fewer mistakes." Some people may wonder why they feel stuck, stagnant, and unable to move forward. Although the days pass by, they don't feel any closer to their desired life. In fact, they might be drifting further away. The reason is that they haven't truly reflected on whether they live their lives in the same way every day, viewing the world through outdated lenses, which prevents them from breaking through and expanding their capabilities. As Einstein once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Reflect on the changes you've made today compared to yesterday. How about comparing yourself to last week, last month, or even last year? If the answers are mostly the same and you want to achieve extraordinary things, it's time to bravely question yourself and think about what changes you need to make. Start thinking like a scientist, daring to question yourself, igniting the desire for knowledge, and enjoying the pleasure of discovering new territories. In this process, you will unconsciously strengthen your knowledge, become more confident, and maintain humility. This brings you one step closer to finding the correct answers. Finally, I'll leave you with a quote from Steve Jobs: "Stay hungry, stay foolish." Thank you all for watching. I hope today's video has inspired you. If you enjoy Draw and Discover S videos, please subscribe to our channel, like, and share to inspire more people.